next on our list is Caxton. This is one of those older generation companies. Been around for quite a few decades, founded by a guy called Terry Moolman. And it is a printer, principally, of all of the major newspapers in the country, in addition texts, books, as well as cartons, flexible, a little bit more printer. And then, of course, they've also got a magazine business and some other investments going on. The market cap of this one's slightly tricky to pin down. It's got about 7.4 billion rands worth of ordinary shares in issue, and then it's got about 9.5 billion rands of pref shares. So I suppose arguably the market cap is somewhere in the region of 15, 16 plus. But let's just talk about the price to earnings ratio on the ordinaries. That's 18.2, dividend yield of 3.16. Gary, this one feels a little bit like an old-time player that's kind of fighting to protect its rearguard action, definitely on the newspapers. Magazine's not quite as bad in industry.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the guys have called it a dinosaur before, and you get that sense. I mean, it's very focused on print media, and for me, that's in such an exciting sector. That's not really where you want to be. That said, I mean, it has delivered, decent enough earnings for the sector that it's operating in, but it's operating in this twilight sector, and I mean there is still money to be made. Print is still something that you can make money out of, but you're seeing newspaper volumes declining, magazine volumes declining, and that for me is just not optimistic unless they can move out of print and get more digital. Looking at what's happened though, I mean their latest acquisition now is to buy a labeling and carton
from
printing
Nampak.
from Nampak, exactly. Now that's telling me, and also their capex, they've announced that they're spending more on upgrading printing machinery.
Yes.
For me, they're focusing on printing. They're saying that's the core competency. That's where we want to be. We're not really pushing into digital too much.
Indeed, because you're right. Most of the print companies, the media, like say the Times Media Group, which is no longer listed, is trying to get its journalistic team to produce resources and media for the digital platforms, television and internet. And to some extent, Caxton has chosen to focus on the print side of things, which is fine and which is still profitable. And Terry Moolman's very good, hard-nosed operator. The problem, of course, is that the market's forward price to earnings ratio is driven by excitement, the story, the narrative, and that really isn't there.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to go not hot on this one, I
Not
sense.
hot, definitely.
That's unfortunately the way we roll here.